I talk to a lot of people who've hired a bad SEO agency. This seems to happen a lot, so I wanted to give you guys some quick tips. I've worked with a lot of SEO people, and there are definitely some things that separate the good ones from the bad ones. So I want to share with you a few things to look for in an SEO agency that will help you find someone who really knows their stuff. Now, if you agree with me or you disagree with me or you think there's something I forgot, drop me a comment below and let me know. As always, I'm Kellis Landrum. I'm a co-founder at True North Social, and our mission is to help you market your products and services online. If you like this video, please help us with the YouTube algorithm gods by hitting the like button. And if you want to see our content as it comes out, feel free to subscribe. Now, if you just Google SEO Expert or SEO agency and click on a few websites, it can be really hard for a lot of people to understand who is good and who is not just by looking. So I want to outline a few things that can help you find a good SEO expert who can help you get traffic to your site. And some of these things may be a little surprising to you. So let's start with number one. They need to be able to speak your language and be willing to talk to you via phone calls or video chat. You don't need to know how to do SEO. They are the experts. It's why you hired them. But they need to be able to communicate what they are going to accomplish and what is included in their service. Many SEOs work only by email, and that's usually because they're in a foreign country and their communication skills are not great. In a lot of cases, if your SEO agency can't explain their strategy clearly, it's probably because they don't really have one, and it's going to be up to you to provide direction to them. If you don't have much experience with SEO, that's going to be a rough ride. Okay, tip number 2 is make them explain their keyword strategy. So the foundation of any SEO campaign is choosing the right keywords. When you talk to an SEO, tell them about your business, tell them what you sell and who your customer is. And by the way, the part in step 1 where we talked about someone clearly speaking your language makes this process a whole lot easier. I want you to ask this question. If I left this up to you, what keywords would you pick? And here's the kicker. They must be able to explain both what keywords they are recommending for your campaign and why they like those keywords. Because why we should go after this keyword instead of that keyword is what defines your SEO strategy. You need to focus your effort to rank for keywords that have some sort of lead generation or purchase intent. In other words, there needs to be money at the end of this road. If not, you're going the wrong direction. And if you're going the wrong direction, it doesn't really matter how hard you work. You're going somewhere that doesn't matter. Forget it. I've seen bad SEOs dupe clients by recommending a lot of keywords that are irrelevant and have no search volume because they're easy to rank for. They can show you that your site is rising for these keywords and they can keep your business, but ranking for these keywords is meaningless because they don't bring relevant traffic to your website. When you talk to an SEO expert, they should be able to analyze your site and tell you what keywords they recommend and their intent in choosing those specific keywords. So, number 3, ask for transparency. Now, one of my favorite quotes is from Warren Buffett. He said, there's 2 parts to any deal, price and value. Price is what you pay, value is what you get. When you talk to an SEO expert, ask them to give you a list of what they will deliver. Bad SEOs will just give you a cost. You want your vendor to give you a list in writing of what they are going to do and how they will report on the work they did. This includes things like website updates and fixes, a list of any links they've built, any content they've written for the site, reporting on have your keywords gone up and down, has your traffic moved around any. Now, it's very common for bad SEO agencies to agree to do this and then just never deliver. Now, personally, I want my vendors to report to me at a regular interval without me having to follow up. If I have to ask someone for monthly reporting, what ends up happening is I only get it when I ask for it, and I end up having to ask them 3 or 4 times to get it, and by then it's late. With good vendors, they're taking work off my plate instead of making me watch them to make sure things get done. And that brings us to number 4, ask them to walk you through reporting. Ask them to set up a call or send you a recording of them going through work that has been done in the past month. This should include things like website stats and metrics and how those stats line up with goals. So you can make a decision about whether you need to stick with your current goals or maybe if you want to start in a new direction. Now, I will be the first to admit that probably no SEO agency can live up to their goals 100% of the time. There's gonna be some months when you're doing everything right and your rankings or your traffic still go down. But if your agency provides no reporting, it's unclear whether they're actually doing anything at all. And this is unfortunately not uncommon, specifically with very low cost SEOs. They try to sign up hundreds of clients and do the absolute minimum to not get fired. Now, because SEO is hard to understand, a lot of people hire an SEO expert and just rely on them to drive traffic to their site, which ideally they should. But at True North Social, we've had clients come to us after years of doing SEO and not getting results, and we find that very little has actually been done. The thing about reporting is when someone reports to you, they want to have something to show that either makes them look good or at the very least shows that they worked really hard and did absolutely everything they could. And honestly, reporting is not that hard, and I like to walk clients through it, either via Zoom or a recorded video update. I would guess that takes an average of about 15 minutes. And honestly, I feel like the only reason not to is because you didn't do anything. So to wrap this up, in my experience, if someone can't explain to me what they did, or show me what they did, or show me the effect of what they did, most likely they didn't do anything. And this is unfortunately all too common. So I need proof that they did something.
Trust, but verify.
Our philosophy with True North is our clients don't need to know SEO. That's why they hire our team. What they need to know is what keywords are we going after and why are they important? In other words, what's the strategy? They also need to know what work are we doing to try and get keyword rankings to improve. This could be things like a list of technical tasks, a list of content that's been written, or links that have been built. And at the end of the day, what everybody really wants to know is the work that we're doing paying off? And that's enough for this round, guys. I hope this helps you find someone great to work with. Obviously, if you'd like to talk to us about SEO, you can go to truenorthsocial.com. Once again, my name is Kellis Landrum, and I'll see you in the next video.